In Somalia, the people of Mogadishu are preparing to vote as they flocked in large numbers to register for the electoral roll. This enthusiasm is understandable, as it has been nearly 56 years since they last exercised their civic duty due to the ongoing conflicts that have plagued the country. Somalia is set to hold a presidential election in 2026.
Spots like this were very rare in Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia. One by one, people could be seen streaming into the center, and their details would be marked and fingerprints would be registered. That's because Somalia is due to hold local elections in June using the one-person, one-vote model ahead of presidential polls that have been scheduled for 2026. The election plan was first unveiled in 2023, but initially ran into problems, with leading Somali politicians saying it lacked the full support of all federal states, particularly the semi-autonomous state of Puntland. The cabinet eventually approved it last year.
I am one of the people who arrived early this morning here at the Shangani district to get a voter registration card. I have never seen such a one-person, one-vote model, and I hope to be one of the candidates in the coming elections.
I was here under the heat of the sun for the whole day because I would love to see a one-person, one-vote election being held in my country. Victory for Shangani district.
The voter registration is a step towards universal suffrage ahead of presidential election scheduled for 2026 in the volatile nation. The East African country is struggling to emerge from decades of conflict and chaos, battling a bloody Islamist insurgency and frequent natural disasters.
I came here at 7 a.m. because it's the first voter registration held in more than 50 years. As a young man, I am very pleased to witness this great event.
The Commission said the decision was made in response to the slow pace of registrations and formal associations' requests to finalize the necessary documentation. The extension comes as the Commission continues registering voters in Mogadishu, where thousands have already received voter cards since the process began last week. Registration is currently underway in multiple districts of the capital. However, the reforms have drawn sharp criticism from opposition leaders and officials in Puntland and Jubaland, who argue that the central government is moving unilaterally without sufficient political consensus or institutional readiness. President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed pledged last year to end the complex clan-based indirect voting system that had been in place since 1969, when the dictator Siad Barre seized power. Since Barre's fall in 1991, Somalia's political system has revolved around a clan-based structure. In 2023, the semi-autonomous state of Puntland held local polls by direct ballot, but dropped plans to use the system again for local and regional leadership elections early last year. Direct voting has also been held in neighboring Somaliland, which declared independence in 1991, but has never been recognized internationally. Africa Bureau, WION World is One.